And I think we're live. Probably going to be quite anticlimactic. And I don't think there's anybody in here yet, so I guess I'll just keep talking to myself. Um, yep. Get this all situated. What? There's 2 people in here already? I can't see who's in here, but hi. Long time no see, guys. Hold on a second. Marcus, hi. I don't think I've seen you in the live streams before, but welcome to the stream, man. Clive, good to see you as always. Seriously, I'm just having like the worst luck with knives today. Enday! What's up, man? I'm just trying to get this stand thing up and running so I can have you guys at a decent angle, I guess. There we go. Woo! No swivel jokes, please. Alright. So, how's y'all been? I know it's been a long ass time since I've done a live stream. Mainly because I've been kind of just like busy and stuff, I guess. But at the same time, been just what's the word? I've just been busy, I guess. And I also don't want to like live stream and stuff when there's like not a whole lot to stream, really, to be completely honest. So, yeah. Anyway, so cut my thumb there. That's a liquid band-aid on there. And then I was doing the dishes. Then I cut myself right there today as well. So that's 2 sheddings of blood. One for the Gumple gods and one for the culinary gods. Going to a family pig roast with Stephanie later. Nice. Oh yeah, it's morning over there, isn't it? What time is it? It's midnight here, so that would make it what? 10 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys are wondering how the progress is going on this kit, I guess I should just kind of update you guys. That's how he's looking. Oh, that's better. Maybe, hold on, I should probably just flip this around so you guys can see better. How's it going, Chris? But yeah, I've basically finished up all the panel lining and scribing and stuff like that I've, been meaning to do. I want to do something special with the head, and I'm kind of thinking maybe something like, like SEAL Team 6 inspired. Maybe do like a skull or something like that, or maybe a shark mouth. I don't know. Just something interesting. Because this is the Gym Sniper Custom, so it has, it has that visor thing in the head. My latest Gumple haul is stuck in customs, which it gets me with no extra charge. Good luck, man. Wish you the best of luck on that. But yeah, here I have that the piece that goes on the like the mouth, right there, like that, and yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe I could do some kind of funky design on here, like a skull or something like that. So if I were to put, let me put this camera down real quick. If I were to put the top visor, which I modified already and stuff, and the the bottom part that goes down like that, so like the whole shield thing. I don't know, hopefully I can come up with something to make this kind of look cool. I was thinking of kind of doing like a mono eye or like a night vision thing or something like that, you know. Um, so I don't know. I'm full of ideas, but I'm thinking maybe like do it like a shark mouth, or something like a skull jaw or something like that on the bottom part, and you know, making that top part pop a little bit more. But yeah, those are just ideas, and I don't know, it's been a while since I've live streamed, and this is currently my iPhone. Um, so uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm just I didn't even want to bother with like trying to like deal with what is it? Like setting up OBS and stuff like that on my laptop. So this is gonna be just like a direct stream straight from my phone. Let me just grab my lens real quick. I think that's it. Hold on one second. Hold on. Is that? Nope. Hold on. There we go. Is that a little bit further away? There we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm as the name of the stream says, I'm literally in my undies. Woo! Sorry. I don't skip leg day though. But I'm sorry if that was a little bit too much of a side of me y'all didn't want to see. Hold on, let me get the stand thing ready up, and good, and we'll just kind of chat and hang out and stuff. Hey, no way, no, right? It's been a long time since I've seen. Well, I guess all of you guys. It's been a while since I've seen all of y'all in the streams. So, did you guys see my great puppy video on the Discord? No, I haven't seen it, but I will check that out first chance I get. This looks like an interrogation. This was a lamp that I picked up at IKEA, and it's got an extremely bright ass LED bulb. What is this? This is a General Electric. It's hot. 1520 lumens. That's bright as hell. But yeah, this IKEA lamp I picked up at IKEA, obviously, for like, it was cheap. It was on sale. It was like $8. So anyway, it's bright as hell though. Like you can't see nothing. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of them is what the names of them are. But yeah, oh, I at least have shorts. Shoot, there's 12 people in here. Y'all must have really missed my streams, huh? um, well, I guess it's good to be back. Cause right now, like, it just doesn't make sense for me to live stream much because I'm not doing anything that's like really interesting to watch. I'm just sitting here sanding parts, planning out little ideas on, what I want to describe and stuff like that. And at this point, I'm at the point where I have to start thinking about how I'm gonna modify this weapon because I'm pretty much done with this body. I just need to start putting it together. I think the other part that I have left that I think I might spruce up a little bit is this front of the what is it? I guess you can say the shin armor. That's looking a little bit bare, so I need to figure out something to do with that. But I don't know. At least the top half is looking pretty good. Yeah, of course it's gonna get painted. Because I don't think that plot plate and stuff would look good. Just staying like that with a plot plate in the front. So yeah, it's gonna get painted. And I really want to get to painting because I still have to do the decal review. And I told them like the way I would do it is like the decal review would be a part of my work in progress, similar to how I did the U-Star chisel set review, which I think is really great. I just wish they had like thicker increments because it goes from like 0.15 to 0.123 and then 0.5. I was hoping for like a 0.6 to maybe like a millimeter, but yeah. There's like 14 people up in here. Dang, yo. Uh, I apologize for not having been live streaming as you know regularly as I used to, I suppose. But yeah, I'm sorry. There's gonna be no music because it's straight off my iPhone. But you're more than welcome to just put me up in the background and just chill out and just chat amongst yourselves or throw some questions up in there and just chat and talk about random nonsense and we'll just kind of hang out. Hi Fort, how's it going? So yeah, we'll just kind of get to it. I'm gonna save you guys the torture of having to look at my face now, so y'all can just kind of I guess chill out and watch me work, I suppose. So maybe I should hang you guys. Maybe I'll do that. How would I hang you? I'll hang out and do some web design. Well, you gotta do that work, right? Hold on, I think me got some idea. Okay. Good. Alright. Now I can't look at the chat, but I'll just pull it up on my phone and my tablet, and we'll be good. Holy crap, there's 15 people in here. What the? Alright, so I got y'all. This is like Inception almost. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to work and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'll probably just take a couple pictures and stuff like that after I put it together for the last time. But my thumb. You never realize how much you need your left thumb until you hurt it. It definitely missed you, Oliver. You sweetheart. This is the OG Nubvac 2000. Well, now it's more like dust vac, really. It looks really messy, but I promise you this is organized chaos. I know where everything is. I don't have to look for anything. I know where exactly where everything is most of the time. This is so funny. Actually, the other day, I was using this enamel thinner, and I took the cap off, and I left the cap just right here, and I swear I was looking all over the place. I was like, where the frick did I put the cap? And I swear, this was left open for a day until I came back, and then I realized it was right here on the table. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of think this is not a very good product, to be completely honest. It does the job for small stuff, but it's not filtering out any dust or anything like that. So I actually think that the one Bro Builder Brian I think that one is actually a little bit better. I'll put that away. I might have to replace that blade. It's kind of rusty now. Excuse me. Alright. Put that away. Put the files away. Anyway. Have any of you guys been watching the new oops, Fighters series. It comes out every what, Tuesday, I think. I've been watching them, and it's, I don't know. I think the concept of it was kind of like intriguing, kind of like the first time I watched uh, Build Fighters, not Build Fighters Tribe, but Build Fighters, not the old, not the one before that. Beginner's G, Beginning G, whatever that one was. I didn't see that one, but I don't know, like just like the whole like concept of like the Nexus and going into that whole, it's basically Ready Player One, just Gundam style, I suppose. But Tuesday, that's fine. It's okay. Hey Paul and Mike and Ragnar. We got Ragnar finally on time. I'm just busting your balls, man. Um. So, I don't know. I've been binge watching Marvel's Agents of Shield and a couple like other like Korean TV shows and stuff just to work on my Korean and stuff. But yeah, there was a really cool TV show called Toys That Shaped Our Childhoods. If any of you guys have seen that series on Netflix, I highly recommend it. I just watched all of the Transformers one and the Star Trek toys. Those are pretty good. But Kiaraga. Yeah. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Marvel's Agents of Shield. I'm not gonna ruin it, but yeah, it like just every corner that turns, there's just like another antagonist, and so it's interesting the like the shift that's been happening and the toys that made us. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, Andy. So it's a good show. I like that. I actually like that, and it was really cool how like they were delving into like the history of like Tommy Toys and Takara and how like Bandai came up with that alternate Transformers and went to market 6 months earlier before Transformers actually went to market and all that stuff. Hey Wayne, how's it going, man? You're not hearing any wind noise, are you? Because I have the fan on because it's hot here in Korea. Where's that shin part? There's one. Organized chaos, I tell you. Doing good, just at work. Everybody's at work. You're working on a Saturday, man? It sucks. But when you're always working on funky days and holidays and stuff like that, so I'm actually not that surprised. Oh, Chico, I didn't see you. How's it going, man? Let's see what I'm gonna do with this leg. Put on like that. And has to have this knee part on top of there. These two parts. I might have to do this one too. Crap. It's hot as fuck. Yeah. Pretty flippin' hot. Dang. There's 14 people on here, man. Maybe I should take like a break more often. Get more y'all in here. I think in my last stream I had like 3 people. But it's good to see all y'all. It's Korea right now is not that humid yet, but I think once monsoon season hits, it's gonna start getting really nasty. I'm so glad I picked up these standing sticks. They're hella cheap too. Like maybe $3 for a pack of, how much is that? 10? 10 of these is like $3. Not bad. And I got them in 6, 8, and 1,000. 600, 800, and 1,000. First gen of the chopper. First gen. Isn't there a second gen too? The chopper? I've seen reviews of it. It looks it looks like it works really well, but I think I'd rather invest in maybe like the God Hand scissor type deal. I just feel like it'd be just a lot easier to use. But I understand the appeal of the chopper because you can actually do angled cuts and stuff as well as chop off your finger. 'Cause that thing's dangerous looking. I was intrigued by the title. What, you guys want to see me in my underwear? You guys really want to see me in my underwear? Here, this is the last peep show for you guys. Woo! Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh yeah. All right, it got kind of weird. All right, back up you go. And plug you into the charger. And good. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I couldn't find the scissor version from Hobby Wave. Yeah, I know. I know of them because Sungdong, he's like one of the exclusive sellers of um what is it? Godhand products. He's like a he's like connected with them and all that stuff. So um yeah, he did that whole like review of there we go. Okay. Um, of the God Hand, like the whole line of like sanding products as well as like the scissors and nippers, obviously. Oh, I'm making you sweat, huh? All right. All right. I'm just trying to. I feel like trying to plan out, like how I'm gonna do like some of these like modifications. That's probably like the most time-consuming and annoying part of like I guess customizing Gunpla. Here, let me show you something. See that? See the two little dips at the top of the piece? This is why you sand the parts down, so that when you paint, you have an even surface. You can see the two little dips from the mold. That's why you sand down parts before you paint. It's still there. You can still see it in the light on this side, right there. There's two little dips that go vertical. Anyway, he went through like 3 pairs of them when he busted that cycle section. Is it hot in here or is it just you? Oh, Rich, thank you. Well, I'm hot, like literally. I'm sweating all day. It's so hot. But like I'm too cheap to turn on the air conditioning just yet because it's like it's not that hot. I could probably still do with a fan, but eventually it'll get to a point where a fan it won't cut it. That's good enough. Okay. You mentioned me on a recent post on Facebook. Oh, no, I didn't see it, so I don't know what you said. Alright, let's plan something out. I'm thinking this knee part. It'd be really cool if I could do something kind of like the Zaku 1 sniper, where it has that cool like extension piece to kind of hold up the knee. But I'm already spending way too much time on this kit here. I don't think I want to take up that much time trying to work on this. So I think I might have to just deal, I suppose. Just do scribe and some plot plate, I suppose. Let me think. No AC in the UK. Why don't you have air conditioning in the UK? Why would you not have AC in the UK? I've been getting kind of lazy and eyeballing my measurements, but I need to stop doing that. Is air conditioning like not a thing in the UK? Is that 9 millimeters? Measure 10 times, cut once. Where's my art knife? Not here. Hold on, that's that. I have another art knife. I don't seem to have an art knife on hand. Oh, here it is. Derp. Austin, Texas. Weekly temperature forecasts are represented by weekly faces. That's sad, I'm sorry. That is pretty sad. Alright, let me tell you, I guess I should probably fill you guys in on what my plan is. So if you look here, it might be a little bit, there we go. Alright, so if you look at this part here, there's a trapezoid that goes upwards. And there's a trapezoid that goes upwards here. So my plan is to kind of replicate something similar like that at a similar width of this thruster part up here, just to give it some depth. That way it'll have we'll have another tier that goes up on top of this existing armor panel, and then I'll just scribe something onto the side of it. So I'm basically trying to replicate this to this top plane because it's a little bit bare. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this plot plate and cutting it straight down the middle because it's roughly about the same width as this thruster part here, and then I'm gonna cut out that trapezoid and then I'll double it. So that's the plan, at least. So hold on. Yeah. Alright, since this is gonna be a really boring stream, I suppose, if y'all are not busy, I'm just gonna have like random surveys, I suppose, and call out random questions and tell you guys to type in the chat, I suppose, just for fun. So, it's morning for most of y'all who are in the US, and so I'm gonna ask you guys, what y'all have for breakfast? What was the last meal you've eaten? If you're like Fort and not in the US, it'll probably be your dinner. What did y'all have for dinner? Hold on, 9 millimeters, it's really hard to measure. I'm gonna cut that piece out, just like a good bun. I'm gonna cut that piece out, yeah. I think one of y'all just said that you guys bag of Doritos. Jeez, Wayne. Kolache, fried chicken, and coffee, oatmeal and toast, whole box of s'more cereal. Lucky Charms. Not a single person here has had a balanced breakfast or any semblance of it. Oh man, y'all got some problems to work out. That should be enough. Do you have any Gundam groups? Coffee is balanced. Benedict eggs and some cheese. The hell, you British, Mike? You live in New York, man. You're not living in freaking London. Eggs Benedict. What the crap? Ah, okay, there we go. That's done. Let's make me a trapezoid. Well, the milk was going to go bad. Well, if that's the case, yeah, it's a race against the clock. But I honestly, in terms of milk, I never go by the expiration date because I've had milk up to like a week past the expiration date and it was fine. I mean, I can't say much as to the freshness of it, but I can tell you that it was fine. I'm totally eyeballing this cut, so if it doesn't come out even, then it's all Tiberium's fault for not having a proper breakfast. It's all his fault. I'm frying some bacon. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. Bacon. I was gonna make some budae Oliver, but I got too lazy, and so instead I decided I was going to I just made some bulgogi. It's, if you don't know what bulgogi is, it's a oh, that's bad. It is bad. Yeah, I just made some bulgogi. I had some pork left in the fridge, so I was just like, no, I gotta eat that before I go to bed as well. So I marinated it for a few hours, and then I just threw it in the frying pan. And yeah, it's not good. This is not scientific in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Is that straight? I don't think so. It looks sort of straight, but it's not. Oh man, it's getting smaller and smaller. I should have measured. I should have measured. That doesn't look bad. Ish. Oh crap. Oh yeah, I love like milk. I cannot drink milk if it's like not freezing cold. It's gotta be like tooth freezingly cold. That's how I drink my milk. It's gotta be tooth chillingly cold. My girlfriend, she's always cold, so she sticks the milk in the microwave for like a minute and drinks it. I'm like, why? Milk is supposed to be cold and chilly and stuff, you know. Soggy cereal, delicious. That doesn't look fun. Rich, did you say you were just in Akihabara? What the heck are you doing in Japan, man? I think it was Rick. Rich. Yeah. Was it you? I remember somebody in chat was like, I just got back from Akihabara. I was like, okay. Who the hell's in Japan? Who be in Japan, yo? So not rich. We got Sherlock Holmes. Who killed Mr. Mustard? Yeah. Dudes, I gotta. Oh, it was Dave. In January. It was 4 months ago, dude. I thought you like just got back to your hotel or something. Anything interesting you pick up in Japan? Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm sweating. Whew. There we go. You guys see everything? Okay. Open the window. I don't want to open the window because then it lets in the mosquitoes, and you guys know how much I love mosquitoes, right? Tool hunt. Yeah. I picked up. Yeah, I went to Japan twice last year. I picked up some kits and stuff my first time when I went in February of 2017, and then I went to Osaka with a girlfriend and picked up a whole crap ton of paints. Lacquer paints at that. Mosquitoes. 3 BMC chisels and supplies. Nice. She's good. She's just like working really hard at studying and stuff because she's got a really big test coming up. So, like, it's her license. It's her board test to like be licensed and all that stuff. So, her boards are coming up. So she's been kind of toiling over that. What would you be correct chisel set for perfect grades and master grades? I can't give you a general statement because they're two completely different scales in terms of that, I would say, Dave. But for perfect grades, if you're doing like scribes like this kit, for a perfect grade, I would say if you're trying to create panels and stuff, I'd say you go with maybe point 0.5, 0.5, 0.3, 0.5, anything between there. Anything smaller than that would be a little bit too small. And then if you want maybe wider panels in between, in the middle, or something like that, maybe up to like 1 mil. So like notches, maybe like 1 millimeter, or 1 millimeter to like 1.2, 1.3. And then if you just want to do like panels, probably like 0.5, 6, 0.5, 6, 4, even 3, I guess would be fine. But for like a master grade kit, what have I been using? I've been using what level? What page is this? Hold on. I think this is 0.3 for the notches. Yeah, that's a 0.3 for the notches, and then I've been making the lines with a 0.2. So yeah, I mean you can do like use like a 0.4 for like notches, or something thicker, 0.5, 0.4 for the master grade, and then for like just lines and stuff like that, you can probably get away with like 0.2. So yeah, well, I can't tell you the millimeter of the chamfers that I made because those are just done by eye, so can't really tell you about that. But yeah. Alright, let's see here. These are kind of just sand it straight. Was it 600? No. Where's my 600? There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Straight. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. What's up with Summer and Sailor Moon? She still calls them Sailor Moon. She still thinks that they all look the same. That's really about it. Yeah. I gotta say, this liquid bandage is really cool. It's just like, it's like waterproof and like umbrella. Everyone's been freaking asking me about the umbrella. So freaking flipping effect part. And she's like this close to throwing her iPhone because there's no 3.5mm jack, so you can't charge and listen to your music at the same time. They still working on your camera? No, I got my camera back. When did I get it back? Wednesday. I just got it back Wednesday. And yeah, it was like they had to completely replace the motherboard and, you know, flash the BIOS so that it had all the settings for the 77D. But yeah, I mean, it was all taken care of through the warranty, so it's fine. But I don't know, I think I might sell it and get something a little bit bigger, like the ATD, not ADD. Just a thought. Hopefully that fits. What's that going on there? It's looking okay. Ish. Still a little bit too long. I'm gonna cut it. I am wasting so much styrene, but it's, oh shit. That was not straight. Not straight at all. About as straight as Liza Minnelli. And that was not straight either. Son of a... Stay and don't move. There we go. Okay. Alright. Straight-ish. Ish. And how deep is that? That's 2mm. So I need... Yes, it's pop plate. Ella. Under my umbrella. Cut. And hopefully that is straight. About as straight as I can get it. Yeah. Alright, that works. Sweet. Alright. And the before and after. I should probably... I've been making a habit of taking pictures before I modify parts so that I could put them in the videos to show like before and after. I think it helps a lot of people kind of see what modifications and stuff I've done. Granted, I'm not really doing much, but It's so hot. Flippin' hot. Alright. Back to the chat. Ooh. Whew. Alright. Well, for most of y'all in the US, it's Saturday morning, right? So what are y'all up to today? You know, Andy's going to a pig roast, which sounds lovely. I haven't been to one of those in a long time. No, I have not. Chris is working. Chris, you work at Apple, I think. Right? I think so, yeah. You're at Apple, if I remember correctly. Yes. See, I paid attention. I take a genuine interest in the lives of my viewers. So why are you at work on a Saturday, dude? What the crap? What the crap? Alright, I'm gonna put some glue, not glue, cement on here, and then that'll be it. Cement, where are my tweezers? 'Cause my sausage fingers can't hold the parts. Yeah. Oh, don't dry on me now. No, don't try. Don't dry, don't do it. It dried. How the heck is this cement drying so quick? Cement. No! Oh god, that's bad. That's bad. No, you stay in there. Okay. Done. See, one little piece of plot plate made it look so much not so nice. We'll just have to wait for that to cure. And will these fit? Maybe. Oh yeah. I bought these clips for like $2 on AliExpress. They work great for holding stuff down when you know, cement some stuff together. I probably should work on something, but not feeling it today. Looking good there, giving that bill extra detail. Looks ace. Hey Brian, what's up, man? Guten Morning, ja. Trying to decide on what works on my BVR 78 and old Dom MG. Why don't you put it to a vote? Everyone, tell Chris what to do. He's having trouble. Just tell him what to do. And be like, bitch, do what I say. No, don't be like that. That's not okay. It'd be like, yo, Brian in the hizzle. Brian in the hizzle. State of Decay 2. What do you guys think? Chris says he can't decide if he wants to work on his BB RX-78 or paint his 120 scale Ortega. I'm kind of feeling the Ortega, man. Excuse me. Ortega. I don't know, man. R78 is for the wife. I think. Yeah, I'm thinking the Ortega. As nice as it is to be making something for the wife, I like me some Ortega. Plus, it'll be good practice for you to paint small things. Paint it. Plus, it's small enough that you probably wouldn't be spending too much time on it anyway. So bang it out and then finish the RX-78, man. There you go. Crisis averted. Anyone else? Anyone else need help making decisions? We're just gonna keep rolling with it. Anyone else need relationship advice? A life coach? Looking for the meaning of life? We'll hash it out all here with the chat. Should I work on Resin Wargreymon or something else? That's a Digimon, right? Something else. I choose something else. Like maybe you should work on. Didn't you have something for the thingamajiggy, the group build, the community build, the Mad Max thing? Why don't you work on that? Work on that. Plus, resin is gonna piss you off anyway. You know what I mean? Resin gonna make you mad. That's what I think. Something else. So yeah, I just like just started season 4 of Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Alex, Android app ideas for Gunpla. No. I know Yorman Gunder, you know, whatever, you guys know him. He said I gave him an idea for an app, Gunpla related, when he saw me planning out my like scribes and stuff on like the iPhone markup app or feature in the photos. So I don't know where that went, but yeah, I guess it was based on something like that. Why is this not sitting properly? You stay in the same spot and you don't move. Don't move. There we go. I just couldn't get into it. I just didn't catch you if you watched it. I don't know. I guess you maybe it's not for everyone. I binge watched like the first season, and then I like didn't watch it for a while, and then I came back to it again, and then I just kept I don't know, it just kept get driven by the story, and I just kept watching. Namely to have just something playing in the background while I was like working on the kids. So honestly, I don't actually remember all of the details, but I get the gist of what was going on until now. So uh, my shame helps me keep track of my backlog. Could have a wish list feature. Donovan, I've seen your backlog. It's not that bad. And but Bro Biller, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. Brian's got a shit ton of stuff in his backlog. There's an app. Simon posted about it, but it's not just for like gun club, but just like people who collect. It's like a collecting app, and so like people use it for like shoes and stuff like that. So they'll take a picture of it and then it'll catalog it inside the app. There's already an app for it, I suppose. Oh, it's coming off. Uh-oh. My liquid bandage is coming off. Womp womp. Alright, well, that's getting done. I think. I think I'm in the 140s or 150s now. Shit, you had that much Tiberium? Donovan? Fuck. I think I'm only at like 40, 50, maybe 60, something like that. I haven't been buying anything new because there's nothing new that really appeals to me. That'll work. Let me measure that. Call it 8 millimeters down to the 8 millimeters. Transformers. I have two backlogs, untouched and we're waiting for paint. Which was bigger? Untouched. My guess is untouched, Chris. Untouched. Oh, sorry, I'm like trying to measure this. I don't have a flexible ruler. I need to find one on AliExpress or something. Or online here or something like that. This metal ruler is not very easy to use. That doesn't look very good. I think it's a little bit too long. I'm eyeballing this one. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I might just make a template out of this. Let's get a measuring tape for clothes. I have one. I do, but it's just not very accurate. because it's like kind of stretched out and stuff too. So it's like not yeah, it's not working out. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Same for the other side. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm marking out the scribing that I want to do for this front and shin part. So on the side, I'm just gonna turn that into a panel. Yeah, and then I want to do something to the front. Haven't decided what yet, but we'll figure it out. Count to 164, not including everything on order. Make a 0 could be unlaminated. Ah, that's smart. Laminated. Lamination. That's a pretty good idea right there. But plot plate works just as well. I just I'll just mark off little templates and then just draw lines, so that works out. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Mark out this one. Voila, flexible ruler. I guess I should check that out, I guess. Voila. Voila, voila, voila. Sounds very interesting. Voila. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm thinking if I can squeeze in a trip to Japan this year. Thinking. Could definitely make some videos, but. So yeah, anyway, this is kind of why I was kind of skeptical about doing live streams and stuff, because I didn't want to bore you guys with my custom work and stuff like that, because it's boring to watch, to be honest. So, yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come and go as you please. But yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out here, just marking out scribes and the like. So, yeah, because I mean, if I were doing like a build, if I was building a kit or something, because I mean that would at least be a little bit more interesting, because at least I could give you commentary on like what I think about the joints or whatever, or the design, or what have you. But yeah, it's just quiet. It's just quiet and just Hey Jim, how's it going, man? Good morning. Have a good one, Clive. Thanks for jumping in, man. Drive safe. Now I am setting up the scribe. There we go. And I'm using a 0.2 millimeter chisel again. No, I have not. I have a general idea, but I'm not. It's not concrete yet. But it will be based off of a navy or some kind of darker blue and maybe gray mix. I think. I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking about doing black, but I'm thinking black might be a little too meh. So we'll see. Doof spelled backwards is food. Thank you for that insight, Jim. Are you hungry? Fun fact about my screen name or my username. I created it when I was in elementary school, when I was in 4th grade. 4th grade or 5th grade? It was my first ever username that I created for when our family got AOL. Some of y'all might be too young to remember, but AOL was the shit back in the day. Everybody had an AOL Instant Messenger username and all that stuff. You customize your profiles so it would look all cool and stuff. You got mail, yeah. You know, you collect the fucking AOL CDs and chuck them around like frisbees because they sent out so many of those stupid free trial CDs. Remember those? Oh my god. It was a freaking like... Yeah, it was like 100 free hours. The 100 free hour CDs or 500 free hour CDs or whatever. Oh my goodness. They would not stop sending that shit out. Holy crap. If you guys want to see videos on like scribing and stuff, you guys need to check out Gunpla Fixation. I learned how to scribe through his videos. So, yeah, definitely check out his videos. It was specifically the video that he scribes a Zagok. Yeah, he's like panel scribing the head at the top part of the Zagok. And yeah, I must have watched that video like 4 or 5 times over. But yeah, it's a pretty boss video. Yeah, I mean I attribute a lot of skills that I learned to YouTube. To be completely honest, like I've gone through plenty of Justin's videos, Henry's videos for airbrushing. Um, I'm gonna be completely honest. I tried to watch Man's stuff, but his video content is just, it's got great content, but it's not edited right. So I don't have the time to sit through 45 minutes of a one take, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, I learn how to properly like clean my airbrush through Man's videos. Most people still pay monthly fees without knowing. You guys want a close up? I suppose I shouldn't do that. You guys upside down. Yeah, you guys are upside down. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm done with that. Just gotta make these holes a little bit deeper. That's way too bright. You always want to keep a toothbrush on hand so you can get all the dust out of the inside of your scribes. And there you have it. That's our first scribe. Let's cut off some more tape. Bye, Andy. Have a fun time at the whatchamacallit, the the pig roast. That sounds fun and delicious. I need to get some thinner ones. This is the point. What millimeter is this? 6mm tape. I'm gonna get some thinner, high Q. One roll lasts you a while, but it's like way too thick. I'm wasting so much tape. I want some thinner ones. Oh, it's this one. I was working on that one first. Alright, I shall put that right. That should work. Up there. The high Q tape, the high Q carving tape, it sticks really well. So, I've Dymo tape works. It works fine, but the adhesive on it moves around really easily, which is why I don't use it anymore. But yeah, the high Q stuff is great. So anyway, here's a tip for if you're first times, if you're scribing. Your initial scribes have to be really, really light, and just script across the surface, and you're just gonna pull it. That's all it is. And once you start making like a slight indent into the plastic, then you can start going a little bit harder. Because if you start hard, the chisel's gonna start bouncing around, and you're gonna end up with a bottom layer that's really what's the word? Like bumpy. It's gonna be like on the bottom. So, the first initial scrape should be really, really just light, and just you're just pulling along the edge, and then once you start establishing a route for the chisel to kind of follow, and then you can start. Bye, Jim. Have a good one. Rich, you're not part of the community Discord? There's a link in the description. Invite code's on there, so you can join the Discord. I have a Facebook page, but I just post like updates and like live streams and stuff on there. But nothing crazy going on in there. But the Discord's popping. Everybody's hanging on the Discord, so you're of course welcome. Yeah, it's a really really good Discord. So hop on there, man. Hop on in there. There we go. I think that should be good enough. And I'm gonna remove that. There we go. And I'm gonna put that last one right over here. Not quite straight. This is really uncomfortable having the camera right in front of me. There we go. First initial scrapes, very, very light. Realizing that it's really overexposed. You guys see it? You guys see it okay now? Oh, Chris, it's fine. If I make a mistake, all I gotta do is fill it in with some super glue and redo it. Not a big deal. This has to be higher. Hold on a second. Hold up. Okay. I think we're good. How do you do that with super glue? Is there any art to it? Like using it's like here, I'll just show you right now. For example, give me a piece of plastic that I don't need. Okay, this is a piece that I was like experimenting with chamfer and stuff on. But let's say, for example, I cut a deep freaking hole into this. I mean, it's basically the same as putty, right? So if I have a deep gash like that, you know, all I do is take some super glue and a toothpick, and I'll just fill in the hole because I mean it's watery, so it'll just run inside the crack, and then you just have it kind of overflow on the top, just like that, just like that, and then you sand it down, and then your mistake is basically done. You just let it dry, and then it's fine. So yeah, you just fill in a seam line. That's pretty much it. Um, so I mean, it's honestly it's not a big deal because you can just sand it down with some sandpaper and stuff. Not a big deal. So, um, like seriously, in terms of like one thing that I've learned from modding, like the Zaku cannon and this kit and the what is it the Gym 3, the high grade, is that you can't be afraid to make mistakes because the more you're afraid, the less chances you're gonna take, and with that comes with you're basically just holding yourself back from advancing. Um, so yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to make mistakes because you could. I mean, the worst comes to worst is you break a piece and you can just cement it back together or super glue it back together or even or scratch build a part. I mean, you break a reef and you can always scratch build one. I mean, it's not a big problem. Um, and just like from those errors, you're gonna start making less of them. Like I mean, my first initial scribes and stuff like that were shit, and then you get better. You learn from your mistakes. You understand why your scribes come out looking like dirt. And then you learn from them. Like for me, like my first scribes and stuff, like planning them out. Oh my god, it took forever. Like I would literally spend like 4 hours doing like one part, just one, like a simple like two angle scribe like this. So yeah, I mean just don't be afraid to make mistakes. And like I mean, like it's the same. Like I tell my students, and they don't know. For some of them, like they'll be really shy. They even if they don't know the answer, some kids will actually try, even though they don't know the answer. And I like that. I tell them don't ever be afraid to make mistakes, and they don't understand why. So I give them a very simple metaphor like this. If you tell a like an infant, right, or let's say there's a candle or something, I don't know, right, and you tell the baby verbally and say, hey, don't touch it, don't do that. The kid's not probably not gonna listen, right? But by making a mistake and actually touching that flame and burning their hand, they're gonna understand, and they'll probably be less likely to make that mistake again. So I mean, I explain that to the kids, and with that metaphor, they really understand. So it makes them a lot less fearful of making mistakes. So same thing, man. You're gonna ruin a lot of kits before you start making any of them nice. Like that, I had a GM ground type that I posted for like a throwback Thursday or something, and I look back at it now, and at the time for me, at the skill level that I was like, man, I did a pretty good job. This is my favorite build. I look at it now and I'm like, man, this thing looks like shit, you know. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah. Legendary collector. Hi, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. All right, I'm gonna start. I think I can reuse this one piece again. Yeah, I think it's good for another. I'm putting that tape on there again. Can you guys see this? Okay, like it's not like overexposed or anything. Because you guys don't understand this. The IKEA lamp with the LED bulb that I have in there, it's 1500 lumens. It's bright as hell. So that was totally out. Oh my god. That's why it's recommended to practice on cheaper kits. Yeah, I suppose. But I think with customization, it's you also need to kind of expand your horizons in terms of your creativity. Look at a lot of samples of other people's works and kind of you know figure out where panel line placement and things like that go. Like I've had like lengthy conversations with Josh, and he kind of gave me the rundown of like how to view a piece in terms of like the armor panels. It's not about like putting the lines so that it'll just look nice, but to kind of segment it. I think Jim also mentioned that as well. If you look at a part, you have to segment it and kind of assume that this is a part of armor that you can actually take off. And so with the scribe, you're creating these pseudo, I guess, you know, removable parts in the armor so that maintenance workers can get in there and work on the piece. So that's probably the thing that kind of just like blew my mind. I was like, oh, okay, so that's how you're supposed to look at these pieces of plastic, you know. Um, so yeah, I invite you to just kind of like go on Twitter. There's a lot of really great Japanese modelers on there that like nobody's ever heard of or talked about, but there's some really great guys out there. And so like I have a folder in my phone of just like reference material that I can look through just for inspiration. Um, so yeah, like I'll take a look at like a lot of like really well done like Macross kits, and man, I swear there's some really crazy dudes out there. There we go. Hey Jeff, how's it going, man? You're working on a Saturday too, huh? You're same as Wayne. CB. What's with all y'all working on weekends? Sucks. Dee. How's that Millennium Falcon coming along, man? I'm still waiting on them pics of your finished product. That 120 Grow Walk, yeah, it was pretty so big, that thing. I think Max did that. Max Watanabe. He uh he he painted that one. Freaking hand painted, man. Jeez. I don't know how he gets like a finish on a kit like that with huge pieces of plastic like that with hand paint. I don't understand how he does it. What's a good kit to start with for a beginner? Any kit. Pick any kit that you like the design of and just build it. That's what I always tell. You should never ask people who you don't know for advice on something like that. What's a good master grade? What's the best high grade? Or I'm a beginner. What should you build? Any beginner can build a perfect grade. I've seen people who've never built a Gunpla model kit ever pick up a Sazabi for the first time and finish it. You know, so dude, just do it. Pick a design that you like. Because I mean, it's a hobby. You don't need the advice of other people to get into it. If you like the design, then just go for it. You know, some people don't like seed designs. I don't think it's that bad. I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I think they're really good designs. I don't see any problems with them. So just pick a design that you like and go for it, man. I mean, even I've never built a sub lobby. I just know I hear it's hard because it's got a lot of pieces. But I mean, one of my students, he's in elementary school, like fourth grade, fifth grade, and his first kit was a Sazabi as well. His parents bought it for him because they were like, "Oh yeah, it's so cool looking." Little did they know it had like a billion pieces. It took him a while, but he still got through it. So a beginner can build just about any kit really. So when people are like, "Hey, you should build a high grade first," I'm like, "No, screw that. Build whatever design that you like." Because there's some designs out there that you might like, but you're intimidated by the fact that it's a master grade, and you're like, "Oh, it's for masters. I can't build it." Again, I keep saying, don't be afraid. Dave Burton's first kit was a perfect grade. There you go. So I mean, just just like Chris said, I mean, pick a kit that's in your price range, because obviously price point is definitely going to be a factor to your choice. Pick a kit that you like, and dang, there's 15 people in here. Dang, y'all are beast. But yeah, for me, I always tell people, just if you like the design, just pick it up. Seriously, because it's not that hard. Honestly, building gunplay is not hard. If you can follow directions, if you can build a Lego kit, you can build gunplay. It's not that hard. My my student who's in freaking kindergarten, he built a kit all on his own. If a kindergartner can manage to build a BB kit on his own, I think you can manage a perfect grade or a master grade or anything really. Maybe not like the perfect grade Millennium Falcon. That would be overkill, but with time and patience, I think you can build just about anything. So honestly, you don't you know you don't have to be, yeah, like Chris says, you don't have to be a master to build a master grade. Yeah, resin. I haven't fucked with resin kits before. um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am intimidated by resin because it's something I've never worked with before. But I do want to try. But right now I have just too many other stuff that I want to work on for the time being that I don't really have an interest in anything resin. But I don't know. I kind of figured I might just like soak my feet into conversion kits first. Um, because then at least you have a base kit and then you just throw some resin on top and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a good way for me to kind of ease into it. But it's just I haven't found anything. No, actually, yeah, that's a lie. Um, Actually, up until recently, I haven't found anything resin that I was really interested in, or it was like something that was interesting but just way out of my price range. Like that reprint of the Kshatriya, it's like $900, man. The fudge! Get the hell out of here! I'm not paying $900 for a resin. Hell no. The Griefer looks really cool too, but that thing's also it's a $700 kit. So like, nope. So, but what I was looking at was that Master Grade GM Spartan, I think it's called the GM Spartan conversion kit. That looks really cool. I like the gun on that. I really like the gun on that. So I'm thinking I might bite the bullet and pick that up. Oh, I gotta email that guy back. There's some dude on Facebook who's 3D printing the long rifle for Char in master grade as well as perfect grade scale. And I think I might pick up one of the long rifles and mod it. Um, I forgot to email him back. I should get on that. Yeah, I still want to learn how to do like uh like dioramas. I don't know how to do a diorama yet. Um, I picked up supplies so I can learn and start with flocking and all that stuff. Man, look at that mistake. Can you guys see that? You guys see that? Kind of scratched out. Anyway, I figure if I sand enough, I'll get down deep enough, make it go away. Yeah, it's almost gone. There we go. It's gone. No, they don't have the 7-Eleven kits in Korea. It's just in Japan. But I was really surprised to see like all the 7-Elevens. During the Pokemon Go craze, all the 7-Elevens are freaking Pokestops, just like in Japan. I was really surprised to see that. So yeah, in the end, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to just bite the bullet and build a kit. If you want to build a perfect kit, build a perfect kit. It's just gonna take you a while. There's very very little chance that you're gonna like mess it up if you're just trying to build a kit. So I don't think you really have to worry about that. So So yeah, don't be afraid to make mistakes. He was 3D printing, to my knowledge. He was using a printer, SLA, I think. I used to play, and then I got lazy. I was like going out for walks in the freaking like winter. There's a dude on YouTube who's like crazy, like fanatical. He plays every day. Trainer Tips. I'm sure some of y'all know him. I just realized we were in the background. This is like Inception. You guys are watching yourself. Okay. I'm just gonna take off this liquid band-aid. Maybe not. It hurts. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it out with iodine and throw some liquid band-aid on that after I finish building. Sorry if you were wearing earphones. That probably was really loud. I'm just blowing the dust off. My bad. Okay. Sand that. Sand that a bit. And we are in business. I really should be wearing a mask. But I think with the fan pointed at me, I think I'll be okay in terms of this dust. They're making a Switch Pokemon? It's like, is that the one that like looks like it's Minecraft Pokemon? Is that the one you're talking about? I think they're making two games, um, in terms of Pokemon, but I didn't see the appeal of either, to be honest. There's like a Minecrafty looking one, where like the Pokemon are all like blocky and stuff. Oh, there's three. Dang. All right. Let me see what I can do with this part. Unbuckles on there. This part should be cured by now. Alright, so that goes on there. Looks good to me. Uh, I don't, I don't think I really got like crazy into Pokemon. My parents never bought me a Game Boy because we didn't have the means. So I just had to make do with whatever few cards that I had. Pokemon cards. Let me think. What do you guys think? Would that make for a decent design? Bye, Oliver. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Do some streaming tomorrow. I'll hop in. No. You're gonna watch some SpongeBob? Jeez. I didn't know SpongeBob, they were still making new episodes. How should I plan this? I would turn this whole thing into a panel. Okay? No, that's too blocky. Oh no. I'm not surprised because, I mean, I used to live in Harlem. And what gotta say? The New York subway system, it's old as shit. That's why it sucks. The problem is they're not about to shut down the subway system so that they can do some renovation on them either. So that's probably the biggest problem. What do you guys think of that? Think that looks okay? I can connect it to this line. Okay. I think I might just go for this one. Yeah. What the hell? We'll just do that. I'll just redo it the same here. Oh, sorry. Oh, they're shutting down the L? Damn. I haven't been home in a while, so. There we go. Okay. Now for more scrubbing. And that's how it works. You just kind of plan out and see how it looks. And if it doesn't look right, then you erase it and do it again. Please tell me, please, please, please be exactly the width of this. I mean, Korea doesn't even have a 24-hour service. The last train runs at, last train's at like around 11. Oh, it's perfect. Oh God, thank God. 6 millimeters is exactly perfect width to fit in this freaking hole. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Straight to Busan. I don't watch, honestly, seriously, I don't watch a lot of Korean movies because I don't think they're very good. But there are some that are an exception, like Old Boy was pretty crazy. Last Train to Busan was actually pretty good. That's actually one of my, I guess you can say, favorite zombie movies. My parents watch a lot of Korean dramas. I don't watch Korean dramas that much because they're all the same, you know? There's always some kind of love triangle. It's always the same crap. Or love triangle, or someone was taken from someplace at birth, or someone's got some kind of cancer. It's always the same. All the plots are the same. It's just happening in different time periods. So I'm not into Korean dramas, to be honest. Um, my sister is. My sister is like total into Korean dramas. But I mean, the problem is the dramas have a really big impact, believe it or not, on Korean culture too. Because you have these girls, they call them bean paste girls. And it's basically just a play on Korean words and basically saying that they're gold diggers. Because they're so influenced by like the whole fantasy of like finding that like rich guy, handsome, tall, rich guy, that their expectations are not realistic. That's why Korea currently has a low birth rate problem right now. There are government subsidies that will actually pay you to have more children. They'll pay, I think, something like 2 grand a month for the first year after you have like your second child. That's an extra 12 grand in your pocket just for having a kid, you know. So, um, yeah. So like Zach, he just had his second child, and yeah, his family is eligible for a government subsidy right now. Cooking shows, yeah, there's some pretty cool ones. There's one that's on Netflix, I think, a variety show where they have these professional chefs, and what they do is they have to work with whatever they have, and so basically what it is like these like celebrities come onto the show, and then these professional chefs like go against each other, and they have only the ingredients that are found in the actual personal refrigerators that are brought from their homes to the studio set, and they have to cook something with while using just the ingredients that they find in these celebrities a refrigerator. Um, it's a really cool show. Yeah, they have that on the channel I watch. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. I like that show. Because it's really cool to see like how they improvise with like whatever lack of like materials and stuff like that they have. Or if the celebrity is kind of rich, they might have some stuff that's a little bit more nicer. Sex is Zero. I've seen that one. It's the one with the dude with the long hair. My favorite Korean movies are probably like Old Boy. If you guys have not seen Old Boy, you guys need to see that. Not the freaking ridiculous American remake. Not that one. The Korean one. Old Boy. That's a proper thriller right there. Okay. Good. Good, Legendary. Good luck with your first build, man. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Nike that shit. Holy crap, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake right there. Yeah, enjoy it, man. Zakos are fun. 2.0 frames are great too. Ford, you keep calling me sir. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You keep calling me sir, and it's possible you might even be older than me, dude. I'm not that old. Zach and I were both. You're older than me, dude, and you call me sir, man. I only. Yeah. You're older than me. You're sitting there calling me sir. You called Zach sir, too, and Zach and I are both the same age. We're both 30. You got 2 years on us, and you're calling us sir. Chill with that, yo. Chill with that. Brian, I'm gonna call you daddy. This got weird real fast. Because Ford, I know you're from the Philippines, so I mean we're Asians. You calling me sir, at least in the Asian culture, it's not proper because you older than me, son. Cause like you called me sir, and I was like, okay, I guess maybe he's younger than me or whatever, and so that's just like their way of referring to people who are older than me. And then earlier you said, I'm gonna go out for a smoke, and I was like, okay, well he's obviously older than a child, either that or he's a 16-year-old kid smoking a cigarette, and I doubt that would be it. So that's why I asked how old you were. So man, you gotta chill with the sir, man. Chill out with that. Why is this piece not coming out? Come out. There we go. Man, I really lucked out that the width of these between this line and this line, the width between this line and this line is exactly 6 millimeters. It matches perfectly to the tape. Could not have asked for it to be better than that. Uncle Dave in the house. I wish I'd discovered consumer. Well, never too late. They need to do toys that changed our lives thing on Gundam, man. They did Lego, they're probably gonna do G.I. Joes and stuff too, but man, they gotta do Gundam too. They did Transformers already. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. But honestly, I think a lot of people have been um, given like built fighters and stuff like that, like a lot of, like a hard time. But you can't. you can't deny the fact that Build Fighters and the IP that it comes with definitely has um, made a lot more people into just brought a lot more people into the hobby. There's no denying that fact. So, I think you can knock it all you want, but in the end, it's due to it. We get some really cool designs. I mean, how many years have we been asking for the Leo, and finally through Build Fighters we got one. So I'm not complaining, man. My associate Nelson is on the next season. He designs figures for a living. The next season? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. We are really the target on us, but we benefit from the kids. Yeah, I agree. So, um, yeah, I mean, I would say, knock it all you want, but just from Haros and freaking Fuminas and freaking the Momo Kapul and all the freaking petite guys and bear guys, like, I mean, they've been flying off the shelves, and Gunpla's been readily growing in other markets as well. So I mean, there's no denying that Build Fighters is actually doing some good, I guess. What's this I hear about? They canceled the sixth episode of Origins, right? That's true, right? Like, what the hell? Why are you gonna start a series and then just cancel it? What the crap is that? I'm pretty sure Brian or Mike might be able to shed some light on this, but I think I saw like a thing on Facebook for some people who are doing like a petition, online petition or something about that, right? Unless I'm misinformed, but yeah, to my knowledge, I think they canceled the last episode of the Origins series. Oh, did I? Was I just misinformed? I guess. More interested in Double O season three? Is there going to be a Double O season three? I hope it doesn't end up like the movie, because that Trailblazer was like Awakening of the Trailblazer. That was a mess. Freaking alien crystal shit. What the crap, man? It's like tentacle porn almost. I did not like the movie. Freaking like mind controlling crystal shit. Like, what the crap was that, man? I was thoroughly disappointed in that movie. I just wish one Gundam series would kind of hold off on the political stuff a little bit. It gets a little boring when they get really political. Like, Wing was fucking unbearable in terms of the political nonsense. I agree. I like the grunt suits in Wing in Double O. Sorry, like the Tyrant. I bought another one just because I enjoyed it so much. I like Tyrant. The flag, the overflag, those are cool. The GNXs are freaking great designs. Like, they're so great. Love the designs. So they're in production of season 3. Okay. This kid like a fruit fly or something. I'll back start watching Wing. Yeah, like once you grow up and start watching some of the old shows again, you realize you really weren't paying attention to the story. Because seriously, I only watched the show just because I wanted to see the robots, the Gundams. Like I didn't, I could care less about the story. I just wanted to see some action involving robots. So 8th MS team. 8th MS team is like one of those. It's like one of those like go to. Everybody's like, oh yeah, 8th MS team is great. 8th MS team is awesome. I thought it was okay, just okay. It wasn't like wow, but it was just okay. Because for me, I'm not gonna ruin it, but let's just say some of the quote unquote magical aspects of it, the mysterious stuff that happens at the end. That I don't know, for me, it was just I don't know, it was just kind of too out there. It got a little weird. Question is, do I want to connect this line to that line? Yeah, why not? That's not bad. That doesn't look bad at all. I've seen worse hammers than G Reco and G Gundam. I've yet to see G Gundam, but G Reco was indeed a hard pill to swallow. Very very hard pill to swallow that one. And I've given it two chances. I just couldn't get through more than 2 episodes. I don't know what acid trip he was tripping on when he was planning that show. The previews look great. The new form of animation that they went for, like the CG stuff, great. But the execution was left a lot more to be desired, to say the least. The only Gundam shows I really dislike were G-Reco and G-Gundam. I like the press Tomino much better. You guys saw that history of Gundam video on YouTube, right? Where he kind of breaks down all the different storylines and timelines and talks about Tomino and when he was depressed and when he was not depressed. When he was like killing off all the freaking all the good characters. Seed was okay. I don't know why so many people give Seed Destinies so much flack. Because I personally think it's not as bad as people say. Like, G-Reco is bad. I wouldn't say Seed Destiny is bad by any means. So, I don't know. It's my 2 cents on that subject. I don't understand. Like, like I miss like the good old days when censorship was not such a big thing. Like, you watch like Gundam 0079, and it's like you have the little kids on the freaking on the ship running around with their peepees hanging out. Like, that was back in the day when it was like it wasn't shamed, it wasn't censored, it was just whatever. It was just kids with their little dicks hanging out. No, everything's all censored and shit. Korea censors the tips of knives and cigarettes. Do you know that? Zala. He's an idiot. Kira Yamato. But I don't know. Why are they giving these like animation characters big breasts? You need to chill with that. These kids are middle school. And they freaking run around with like freaking 36 D cups. Chill with that, yo. And then you're making people complain about, like freaking pedophiles, like looking at middle school kids. Turning Fumina busts into these like sexy model things. Like, you gotta chill with that. So this is probably really boring. I'm just trying to dig this scribe out really carefully. So yeah, I mean, I was afraid my streams would be really boring because all I'm doing is like scribing panels and stuff, and it's not really that interesting to watch. So. Like, this kind of stacked. That's what I'm saying, man. These freaking kids with like freaking 36 double D's, man. You need to chill out with that. You're turning everyone into pedophiles and giving these kids freaking huge ass breasts. Chill out. Not everybody is, oversized mammary glands like that. To be honest, I'd rather watch actual things being done to a kid. I'm not a fan of unboxings. Yeah, I agree. Are you talking about Sumeragi, Paul? Sumeragi-san? She's not in middle school, though. She was just a hot MILF, I guess. Not even, like, MILF age, but yeah. Sumeragi, yeah, she was stacked too, man. I'm not gonna lie, I like Iori Sei's mom from the first Build Fighters. She was hot. She's the definition of a MILF. Hey, what's up, Ricardo? I'm just describing some boring nonsense here, so thanks for dropping in, though. What are you doing up so late, man? Getting kind of thirsty. I still gotta do the other side. It's taking forever. Well, at least you guys know how I do this. Working night shift. Don't slip, yeah. Jeff, don't jinx me, man. I gotta wipe out the cyanoacrylate. Don't jinx me. Hey, how was the homecoming of the wife, man? I haven't talked to you since Zach's stream, but I hope she got home safe and sound. Did you take her to McDonald's? Tex-Mex, not Mickey D's. Good to hear, man. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just like really, really focused. Sorry about that. This is kind of what I was afraid of when live streaming, but y'all are cool. I'm sure y'all understand. Frame Mom's Girls were the Megani device kits. I don't know. I haven't built any of them. I think I can see the appeal for them, but I'm just not personally for them myself personally. So, I mean, they look like nice kits, but they're expensive though. I might pick one up if they were cheaper, but they're like $67, $70 kits. Obviously, because Kotobukiya has to pay up the butt for licensing and stuff like that, but still, you know. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. What do y'all think? I turn this top piece into a panel, and then this side piece into a panel, and then this bottom piece is one big panel on its own. It's not bad. Now to do the other side. Oh, yay. Yeah, a lot of Koreans, a lot of Japanese people doing mods with them. They're just meh. Whatever. I'm sure there's like nobody left in here, right? Sure, there's still 12 people in here. Dang. Ready Player One. It's an RX-78, obviously. But I honestly think if the RX-78 were to go against the Mechagodzilla, I think the RX-78 would have won, because have you seen them? There's Godzillas, they're slow as fuck. They don't move very fast. Yeah. All right, Brian. See you later, man. Happy gaming. But yeah, guys, if you guys wanna, hang out in a community, the Discord is really great. There's people on there all the time posting works in progress, showcasing, just shooting the shit. It's basically just an extension of the chat here, so it's a pretty cool place for people to just hang out and connect. We got a really cool like group of just core members who are on there all the time. So it's a pretty cool tight knit community, and you guys are always welcome to be a part of it. Sharing poodle videos, food too. Yeah, we got a food channel. People just posting food. I recently got an air fryer, and I used it to make some chicken wings tonight, and it was delicious. Yeah, I had some chicken wings and bulgogi tonight. So, yeah, you guys are always welcome. If you guys want to find it, the link is in the description. You need to have an invite code and all that. Go. Kmart to look for a food dehydrator. Nice. I don't like K-pop. No, I don't. Actually, these days I haven't been listening to much music at all, to be honest. Um, like I used to listen to music and stuff. Like I used to listen to like Z100 on my like hour commute to work and stuff like that. Way back when, you know. So like I listened to the radio and like just whatever music was playing on the radio and stuff like that. But I don't know. For me, it's just like it's always just like just jazz and stuff like that. I never really got into K-pop or anything like that. Um, why does everybody hate Nickelback so much? It's like a meme now. I don't understand what's like. Everybody listened to the Nickelback back in the day. I never saw why people hated Nickelback so much. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Chris. Always good to hang out with you guys. Have a good one. Have a good lunch, man. Need that sustenance. Kmart. I haven't been to a Kmart in a long time. I thought they went out of business or something. At least the one like near me, they went under. Maybe when I'm doing scribing, I should open it up to you guys to come hang out and talk and stuff. That might have been better. And all y'all can just kind of chime in and hang out and all that. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses and blue satin sashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white sprinkles that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. It's getting hot in here again. Well, Rich, you're not looking at my underwear, so why are you getting hot? I'm sorry, our puzzle pieces don't match, man. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I guess you have. I'm gonna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. silver white sprinkles that melt into These are a few of my favorite things. I should start my own jazz band. I don't know how that would turn out if I started my own jazz band. I'm gonna... Oh, some dust in there. Pen liner so y'all can see a little bit better. I don't understand what the point is. Some people make freaking panel lighting tutorials. What's the point? Why are we making panel lighting videos? This shit's so easy. You just put some black water in there. It just freaking flows in and just turns into a hole and stuff. I don't understand. Why are we making panel lighting tutorials? This shit's so easy. You just freaking take a marker and just throw it on there and that's it. When the dog bites. Because black lines are hard. I was like looking at videos and like I was like panel lighting. Oh, okay. And I assumed it was panel scribing. And then I'm just watching this girl freaking take a freaking black brush off of a panel accent color and just dip it in there. I was like, are you serious? I'm making a stupid video on that? What the crap? Alright. I think these parts are done. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta remove that. Son of a bitch. Gotta reseat this one. Oh. Because black lines are hard. Apparently black lines are really hard. I wanna try painting this kit with some acrylics this time. And I've never painted with acrylics before. To be completely honest with you guys. Never. Not once. So I'm gonna do some test painting on some spoons and stuff, and hopefully it won't turn out looking like shit. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things. Do you see Keita's new art spilled? No, I have not. I don't know who Keita is. Who's Keita? I'm gonna assume he's Japanese. Twitter? I don't know who that is. But, you have good taste, so I'm willing to check him out. I might wrap up this stream relatively soon. So, hold on. I'm in stream for like 2 hours now. Dang. Hold on. There we go. And we're backwards. We are backwards. I'm gonna take some pictures, I guess, for Instagram. I'm gonna show you guys that I'm not dilly-dallying. Actually doing some work. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white winters that melt into spring. Why do I have the sound of music songs stuck in my head? When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel. Okay. Do I need to panel in this? I think I do. I think I need to scribe something onto here. It's still sticky though. Here's some sticky tape. Oh, that's not gonna work. I don't think I've ever built an ARC-78. I've never built an ARC-78. Not even once. Not even a high grade. Right? No, I have built one. Mega size when I was in the hospital. I have built one. It was one of the Art of Gundam. One of the Art of Gundam like limited edition thingamajiggies. Yeah, I have built one. Never painted one though. I simply remember my favorite things. Chisel. 3. So I marked 2 little dots onto here, and then I'm gonna basically just chisel out a small little notch into there with a 0.5 chisel. As I say, it's not bad for $50 for a full set of 5 chisels. It's really not bad. Obviously, you know, quality is not going to be as crazy good like a BMC or something, but for our budget, you're looking for a cheap set to get you started on instead of dropping $60 for one chisel. Why the hell not? They're not expensive. They're not. It's 50 bucks. Really not bad at all. What's in the box? What's in the box? I still want a mega size Zaku. What's in the box? Sorry, I'm like really focused. Bye for it. This is gonna be a while. Notches are the hardest to chisel, seriously. Especially if they're in the middle of a plane. Oh, they're so hard to do. Anyway. Those of you who are in this live stream, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I think got another piece of tape. I think I might. I'm still waiting on that. Next milestone of that 1,000 subs. Still waiting on that. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that 1,000 subs, but I think I've finished collecting all the kits that I'm hoping to give away for that milestone. There's something like 6 kits, I think. I've been collecting them for like a good 2 years. A couple of them are Expo exclusives that I picked up when I went to the Come to Expo. I'll probably pick up another 1 or 2 this year as well. Because I do hope to go to the Expo this year to enter this kit into the GBWC. Just for the fun of it. I've never entered any competition before, but I figured this could be really fun. Should be a really fun experience. Yeah, I'm almost there. But like, the funny thing is, like, I've been going up like a sub and going down a sub. It's been weird. Like, someone will subscribe and then someone will unsubscribe. I've been going up and down like the same, like 730 something for like the past like 2-3 weeks. It's been going up 1 or 2 and then down 1 or 2. Maybe because the frequency of my videos is, maybe I'm gonna assume, is a big factor. I had a lot more time earlier before, but I just don't have as much time now. I don't know how Zach does it, man. So I don't know. In some ways, just doing a live stream and just like working on kits is actually easier for me to do than actually have to go through the process of recording something and turning it into a video. But I mean, this is namely for you guys who are just like always there and always watching and just, you know, want to hang out. All the YouTube subscriptions, folks, up and down. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're getting rid of bots or something. I don't know, because I'm sure there are some bots out there, but I don't know. But I don't know. Some people have been subbing, some people have been unsubbing, so it is what it is. Oh, battery's almost dead. Damn. Thoughts on Facebook have been bad? Really? I didn't know that. Had no idea. Might just tape that down. There we go. Bot friend requests. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like a really, really big issue like that. I'm marking the plot plate because it's white, so it's really hard to see where I'm scribing. Chiseling. So Donovan, did you end up getting a new roommate, or you just taking the digs all to yourself now? Nope. So you got the digs all to yourself, huh? That's cool. $1,500 a month. Damn, I pay $300 a month. Well, in U.S. currency is like $280, $290. I got 3 rooms, a bath, a kitchen, and a roof all to myself. That's expensive, man. Last one. Almost done. Almost done, baby. What time is it? It's like 2? 2:53 in the morning. It's almost 3. Damn. It's late. It's late. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a house, 2-bedroom for $1,500 in Toronto. Too expensive, my brother. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a lot easier to work with having your brother live with you than some freeloading roommate. $1,500. I mean, but Toronto is. I mean, it's Toronto. It's like living in New York. You know, it's bound to be expensive because you're living in Toronto. 'Alright. I'll wrap up the stream relatively soon for you guys because I know y'all are itching to go, but you don't want to be rude, right? Nothing is cheap these days. Buying might be a better option than renting. Yeah, I reckon so. I mean, for me in Korea, there's such a big real estate bubble that buying is actually really not very, not a very good choice. Because like a simple apartment, just an apartment, maybe with like maybe 2 bedrooms, a bath, a kitchen, and a living room. Like yeah, that'll be upwards of like $200,000-300,000 for like 2 bedrooms, a bath, and a kitchen in an apartment building. You can buy a freaking house with that kind of money. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I mean for me, my security deposit was 2 grand, and I pay 300 a month, and obviously utilities and all that stuff. When all is said and done, I pay maybe like 500 a month with utilities, water. Water comes out to like $5-6 a month, but uh, electricity depending on how much I use. But if I'm not running the air conditioner, it'll come out at like $30 a month, and then gas will probably be like $5-6 a month. Um, so yeah. Um, Living out here ain't bad, to be honest. Ain't bad. Yeah, the cost of living is relatively cheap here, so I'm not, not losing an arm and a leg. trying to pay for rent, you know. We're looking into the first-time homeowner deal. I don't know, what is that? What's the first-time homeowner deal? Is there some kind of thing now? Where they help out first-time homeowners with mortgages? Some kind of financial aid for... That's pretty cool. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Let's clean this up. Low interest rate. Yeah, cool. Alright, Dave, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a great day. Or the rest of the weekend. Thanks for dropping by, man. First parents, 1,200 down. Wow, that's not much at all. Alright, I'm gonna panel in this, show you guys, and then I'm gonna head out. There's still 12 people in here? No, it's 5. There's only 5 left. Bow, bow, bow. I should do like some kind of challenge where, like, if you're here from the beginning of the stream and you're still here by the end of the stream, you're eligible to like enter into some kind of giveaway. Like, congratulations, you stuck around to the end. You know? That would be interesting. I should do that next stream. Congratulations, you stuck around. Alright, I'll put this all together and show you what this upgraded shin is gonna look like. With all the, whoops, hold on. Should have put the other piece on first. Alright, yeah. What do y'all think? That's still too bright. There we go. New panel lines, some detailing. I just added that piece of plate on there and etched out the notches on there. Yeah, so yeah, it looked kind of bland without anything on the legs, but I think this kind of filled it out a little bit more. Had some depth to it, so yeah, little by little. Now I gotta get around to figuring out how I want to mount this gun and the bazooka, and figure out what I want to do with the shield. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, all right. I think I'm gonna call it a stream at that. yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. Probably fall asleep watching some more Marvel Agents of Shield and stuff. And ow, woo! Oh, that's deep. I don't think you can see it. It's pretty deep in there. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head out and wash this cut out and stuff, and yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I know it's been a while since I've streamed, but I'll stream again sometime soon. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't really have any plans or anything this weekend, so yeah. Anyway, catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.